Okay, so welcome everybody to Newbies Training. So I am your host tonight. So my name is Crystal and I'm really excited to just share some wisdom with you for half an hour. Essentially to get us started, if you don't know it already, our Babes in Business mantra or slogan is knowledge is power, but only when it's shared. So tonight I'm going to share my knowledge with you, and obviously if this is your first few days or first week or even your first 40 days, or maybe you're a seasoned Babes in Business gal and you want to be able to share this down the line, I want to burst you quite well. So we'll see how we go. I have some notes and I'll make sure I want to cover everything. But essentially what we want to do tonight is just work on those first few steps. We don't want to overwhelm you, so let's really simplify it and find out what it takes to get our first promotion, and really what we want is SDVF. SDVF is very exciting because once you hit there, you get to tap into more opportunities of income, and it's a really fun environment to be a part of, and you feel quite empowered, so it's really cool. But let's just start off with DVF. So what is DVF? DVF is pretty much looking at your first 10 to 30 days. So in your first 10 days, you have $100 on the table. If you can, pop through your own order and source your warm market, maybe 2 other orders. So I'm going to just write this up here. So, and hopefully you can see. So DVF getting started is 1,000 points. And so this is where I'm going to break it down. So you're popping your order through, and then, you're potentially going to talk to a neighbor, a best friend, your mom, your grandparents, anyone that you're pretty close to, and you're sort of just reaching out to talk to them about just offering their support to your new venture. You're really excited, you'd love them to help you out in your first couple of days, launch really strong, and the bonus is they receive a health journey and great product and a great program which you're super passionate about. So what I'm going to do is just quickly share my screen and show you. You're going to see yourself, and I want to, how do I get over to my thing? Oh, good, it moved. The computer heard me. Okay, so you're in your Babes in Business page, and you want to learn more about your point structure. So you head over to Photos, and we go into our albums, and we're going to scroll down here, and you'll see everything nice and neat, ready for you to go. So you want to scroll along to find your designated country. Now, essentially tonight, we should really only have the New Zealand babes and Australian babes, but if any USA babes are snuck on, or from Canada if you're woken up in the middle of the night, you have your options there. So you click on Australia for our purposes tonight, and there's a cool little picture. So this has all our packages available and how the point structure works. So for me, when I first started, I was gung-ho. I'm like, I want to know more about these products, what they can do for my family and my body. So I got everything. But if you are talking to your friends and family, they might just want to get started on the trio package or maybe just on the go. You can see that's 371 points for the trio package. So that's all there. And you'll always come back to refer to that in your first stages of getting to SDVF. So I'm going to stop the share now. So always go into Babes in Business if you get a bit stuck. So yeah, so you say this is you, and you've got your package, and then like if you, like me, did the whole Emporium package, you got 799 points from the get-go, and then you only need to find one other friend that you'd want to help on a healthy journey, and that would easily get you 1,000. But let's say pick the other person, and you might put a 60 shake order through, because I'm pretty sure 60 shakes is 214, and so there you go, you've got your 1,000 points. And you've stepped up. So you do have 30 days to do that, but I mean, it's pretty cool to get there in your first 10 days. And I know that you'll find lots of supportive people that will want to help you out. So that is the first bit. Now I haven't come prepared. This is terrible. Okay, so let's just keep that up, but we're going to merge into SDVF because that's the bigger picture. So your day one is pretty much when you open your virtual office. So when you get started in this business, you need to really look at your 40th day and your 60th day. So if you have a vision board or a diary, you really want to write your first day, your 40th and your 60th day. If you're unsure about it, just reach out to your mentor and we'll get to write that down. Because within the first 40 days, when you step up into SDVF, you have $400 worth of bonus on the table. And that's really cool to kind of aim for. And so that's what I want to talk about. How do we get to SDVF? What does that require? And so that requires you, so I'll put an S in front of this, and that requires you to get 4,000 points. I hope you can see my screen okay. So if you put it in perspective, you've just got 1,000 points yourself because you've promoted. So we're looking for another 3,000 points. That's another opportunity. When it comes to SDVF, you do need to have one teamie with an order, and that could be any order, like a berries, or it could be a shakes, or it could be our great amigas. It could be anything, but you need to have that at least minimally included into your whole 4,000 points. So when I first started, I did clients. I was like, I can help so many people with this. I'm so excited. I was gung-ho, and and I got my 4,000 points with the people that I helped and brought into the program. But it was the teamie that I was sort of clawing my way, going, oh my God, I've left it too late. What am I going to do? And so, yeah, I don't want you to do that. I want you to consider how we can work smart and not overly hard. So it's great to have a full business of clients because you want to help people. That's why we're all here. But if you can have some people that are on the same page and want to help people as well, you're going to get there a lot faster. So we're definitely having that other teamie, and they've got an order, but you want to start them strong. So if they get to DVF, just like what you just did, if they knew a friend, a family member, a neighbor, anybody, and they started and they got their 3 orders and their 3 trios, there's 1,000 points just there. It would be awesome, and it is achievable, but it'd be awesome to get another teamie to help you. So again, if they branched out to their friends and family and put through their own order, they're helping themselves, helping others, and they've also got their 1,000 points, they've got their bonus, and you can see how quickly it accumulates to 3,000 points. So each of you only need to pop on one more order each, or a trio, and you're there, you've got your 4,000 points. So I think it's a really smart thing to reach out to people that like they hate their jobs, or they're just looking for that extra Christmas money, or people that do just want to make this like their thing. They love travel, they love community, and want to be a part of something more than what they're doing right now. You'll be quite surprised at when you ask people and you get out of your head, the people that actually connect with you and go, yeah, this sounds awesome. And it could only be $100 or $200 a month. That's all that they want, or they want more, but it's still an opportunity to have them as team and help the community around them. So that's pretty much how you get to SDVF. Work on your 4,000 points. If I went too fast for you just then, go into Babes in Business, check out your compensation plan, and you can sort of see that image again with the packages and the points, and you'll be able to calculate what you need. So now let's go into the mechanics of it. And I'm going to have to turn this around because I don't have a thing to rub that out. Okay, so we've all jumped on. We've got our Milestone 1 PDF. And again, I'm going to screen share, and we're going to go into Milestone 1 because it breaks things down for us. So if the screen could move again for us. How did it do that? Yes, thank you. Yeah, so we're going back to our pages. We're going back to the first page, I believe it's on. Took me back out of it. Okay, so get back into your albums, and when you scroll down, yeah, so Milestone 1. So we're all in Milestone 1. We have our coexisting PDF, and the best part about this, and again, I'm going to say this a lot tonight, is when I first started, I didn't have this. I have a great mentor, so that is fantastic, and there were some great people to talk to, but there was nothing like this. And when you first come into this business and you get to like go into step 1, step 2, and really break it down, it makes it so much easier to learn and a lot faster at being successful to get to SDVF. So as you can see, we've pretty much got to watch this and then do that scenario. So the main ones I wanted to point out to you are our books. In your first 3 months, and honestly, you'll keep them forever and reread them. It's really important that you really tune into these books, because I found when I first started, I needed to know more, but I needed to know it's streamlined. And we've obviously got a system in place for you guys now, but I actually bought my Eric Worre GoPro book. I did actually download the Audible for some people learning or commuting, or it's easier just to tune in. That's totally fine. But when you actually have a book where you can highlight keynotes and put things in practice, and you can refer straight back to it, it's honestly a Bible. So I really recommend. It's a free book. Talk to your mentor. I'm pretty sure it's under GoPro when you click the link of the book. Anyway, you just have to pay for postage, and you've got your Bible there. So so if we could work on those books, you'll also see something really cool here is your step 16. So compensation plan. It's something we really want to refer to, because you want to find out, what you're going to earn, what the potential is, and how you're going to get there. And in your designated country, it has those links available. They're quick links just to cover and go over that. So I'm going to come down a bit more. I'm seeing the screen flash. Is everything working okay? Let me just double check that. Hard copy is so handy. Oh, that's good. You're all on the same page having a chat together. Yeah, it really is so handy. One of them is beach money. Again, one of those things, like, it's great to tune into, but great to refer back to. So I really, really encourage you to do that, guys. So coming down to scripts. Oh, did I just move that? I don't know if anyone else just saw that, but the whole thing moved for me. Okay, so it's great. We're like, all right, we want to start this business. We want to help people. What do we say? Where do we go? Like, sometimes, or for some people, that can be quite daunting. And now we have these amazing scripts to really help us with that verbiage. And when you have done it a few times, it does just flow. It becomes a little bit more natural. So, if someone wants to know more about the product, you've got the product script here. Or if someone is inquiring about, becoming a teamie, being a part of this Babes in Business with you, what steps do you need to take? A big one that comes up, and I want to give you the heads up that, there's going to be some objections. You're not going to be able to help everybody in the world. A lot of people are going to say, no, they're not interested. And I really want you to be aware that it's not you. Don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's just not their values being the same as your values. And that's okay. There's 7 billion people in the world. You can't help that person right now. I'm sure you will in the future. Don't worry, they'll come back. But you just move on and don't take it to heart. But there's some cool scripts in there that really help you out with that objection management. And then, it goes into a few more. Reaching out, or if, you've done a post and you're like, oh, there's some likes, how do I chase my likes, or how do I engage with these people? And that's where you'll come back to milestone 1, and you're going to stay here right up until your SCVF, and you will keep coming back to this milestone 1. So the last little bit I'll talk to you about is your how-to, especially when you first open your virtual office and you want to bring on, process your own order, process those amazing people that are going to support your business. How do you navigate a virtual office? How do I run a business? So there's some really cool links that obviously give you that guide to how to open up, how to process things in your virtual office and read it a bit better and grow your business. So that's pretty much that. The last thing on this page talks about, or shows you, don't want to print, just scroll down, please. Shows you, okay, it's not going to show you because my computer's being funny. It shows you your timetable. I think your timetable is a good word. It tells you when events are on, leadership, newbies. There's also ones for overseas, if you're global. And I really encourage you, and I almost basically say it's a non-negotiable, to attend a Babes in Business webinar event. There is plenty to choose from. You only need to choose one. And, just be loyal to attending that once a week so that you learn more about, the testimonials, hearing people's stories, learning more about the product that you didn't hear the first time you heard it. And, essentially you're going to launch your business and be a presenter. And you could be doing this right now. I didn't expect when I started this business, a year and a half ago, that I would be presenting to you. But it's great. So this is where you want to lead to and be a leader and build your business. So let's stop sharing. Cool. So that's milestone 1. Let's make sure we really do that quite thoroughly. Like, do your PDF document, do your business strategy call, so that your mentor can really help you get to SDVF and keep you on track for your points. So, okay, now we want to get there. How do we get there? What do we do? What steps do we take? I have to screen share again. I don't know why I even stopped that. So again, when I first started, I didn't have a 60 and 60. I had my mentor just telling me, what steps to take and what's a good idea, and also take initiative. I think the best thing about this business is it's your business. You can be independent, and just going into the page and asking questions and talking to sideline buddies and learning more helps you grow. So, we don't even need to reach out to our mentor sometimes to find out ideas, because it's all here for us. And that is our 60 actions in 60 days. So you could look at this and go, oh, maybe I'll do 20 days. Well, no. This has been put together quite strategically, and honestly, I can't thank Shannon and Lauren enough, or any other babes that really popped into this, for putting this together for us, because it really does help us take the thinking out of it. If you have a creative mind and you know how you want to post and how to use your social media platform, then that's fantastic. We want you to be authentically you. But this just gives us a better guide at how to structure our posts, and how to reach out and do an action and stay accountable to our business, because we don't have to outlay that much to start this business, but we want to make sure that we stay loyal to the actions. So when you come into our 60 and 60, let's just choose day 7, lucky 7. So there's always going to be a step, an action, and a post. So adding 10 people. I don't know what your DMO looks like, or if you don't know what that is, your daily method of operation, and I don't know what your time is like, but if you only have half an hour, or you set aside an hour, or you do it in your hidden moments, if your hidden moment is 10 minutes, add 10 people and private message. Easy. It doesn't even take 10 minutes to really do that, because honestly, your PM message is usually the same to everyone. Hi, I'd love to connect. Maybe a cool emoji. You don't need to overthink it. And when you do that, adding the 10 people, you're keeping in mind your avatar. So, you're going to be connecting with people in groups that you resonate with, and or you're talking. You might even be talking to people. So today I actually met 2 ladies that I got on with, and we went to a cycle class, and I just added her on Facebook, and we were just chatting. So it doesn't have to be all online. You can actually talk to people. I think that's quite fun. We kind of lose that a little bit when we're behind our screens. The next action, so it talks about the action post. So, choose your favorite health, style, emporium recipe post. And then you'll click on the link and it will give you options. So again, you don't have to recreate the wheel. You are just basically popping that action into place, and, your post is basically done. I think we get too caught up in, what are people going to think? What should I say? And then you put it on and then you quickly take it off. And you just don't think about that. You want to add value to your clients or to your network of people, and you can't automatically think that they will not like this or it won't be for them. If it feels right for you, if you love that recipe, put it up there. People are going to get engaged with you, and it'll be fantastic. So trust the process, and great things will happen, I promise. So yeah, so very simple. It doesn't take very long to do those actions. And I have 10 minutes, so I don't want to ramble too much, but it is each day you've got something to do, so really be productive in that time. And I guess it leads me into our high 5 paying activities. You want to make sure that when you are active in your business, that you are going to see that reflection in your paycheck by doing those activities. I know in the beginning I spent far too long with my laptop open, and I could class that as work, but really it wasn't reflecting my paycheck because I was hoping someone would friend me or hoping they'd reply. So yeah, so don't just open your laptop and hope for the best. So let's do these high paying activities. So let's start with number 1. So high 5. Okay, so sharing. What is sharing? Sharing is you sharing your journey, sharing your story, you know, seeing people's posts where they might be like they've got sick kids, or they're tired all the time, or, you know, they've got lack of energy, or they, you know, they're hating their job, or, you know, this happened at work, or politics, whatever. You know, Facebook is pretty crazy for that. People will tell you what they're doing and what they don't like. So it's a great opportunity for you to share. So when I say sharing your story, being authentic. If you have had an awesome day at the beach and you want to share about that, you know, because you've got great energy, because you've started these new magic beans, you know, people are going to go, oh, I want to go to the beach and I need to get some of that. And so people are going to like and comment on what you've shared. And again, if you're seeing those sick people, you know, reaching out to them and just going, hey, I've just seen your post, you know, I'm so sorry that you're either lacking energy or that you've been so sick this winter. And then you're engaging and you're forming that relationship with them, and you'll get to the point where you're like, you know what, I've come across a product that's really working for me, and there's this program that comes alongside it. You know, if I sent you some information, would that be of interest to you? And again, that's just putting something in front of them, and it's still in their court. There's no pressure. I never send a link without permission. You know, you are a kind, caring person with no, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, if they do not want your help, that's okay. But if you can put it in front of them and show them a better way, then, you know, you're much better off. So the first one is sharing. The second one is events and training, which, you know what, I'm high-fiving virtually all of you. Some of you are just names on my screen right now, but I am giving you a high five because you are here looking after you and your business and growth. And that is really, really important, because you may have watched this last week, but you've picked up something else that you can do to implement, you know, more success in your business. So really getting to events. And as I said, I even say it to my team, like, it's non-negotiable. If you want to grow yourself and grow your business, you need to attend events. That's the only way you're going to build your belief, build your business, and actually engage with a huge network of people and be successful. So again, virtually high-fiving all of you. The next one is expanding your network. So we touch base on that when you're adding your 10 friends. You may add 10 people and PM them, but I'm telling you, you're having a great, fantastic, out of nowhere day if you have 10 people that say yes. So, you know, you are hoping for at least a 50% success rate of follow through and people actually connecting back with you. So please add those 10 people. You know, you can add more. I haven't been told from Facebook that I should stop or I can't add any more friends. So if you find a profile or a person that, you know, you really resonate with, add them as a friend, reach out to them. You've obviously got something in common or something that drew you to them. So start conversation and really add to your network. I found, you know, if you have those days, months, or a time where you have not done the high-paying activities and worked on your business, when you post, you're posting to the same people. And you can't really expect the same people to be surprised or excited when they've seen it all before. So you need to build that network so you're constantly sharing the love with new people, and hopefully those people that are on your network just get on board with you. So yeah, please keep adding to your network and building friendships. This is a relationship business and I love it. Okay, so the next one, am I getting too low down? Inviting. Okay, so inviting to events, inviting to the Babes in Business events. Who do you know, and even if you're brand new, like, who do you know in your friendship circle? And again, we're sticking to warm market, but essentially you'll grow bigger than that. But who can you help? Who's going to benefit from having an extra $500 in their bank account? Who would love to, you know, work from home so they can be with their kids? Or who do you know that this just will, they'll love this community. They'll love either, you know, traveling and going to Vegas with us, or who do you know that you can help? So inviting it and make it exciting. It's a fun event. It's an information opportunity, and again, with no intention. Having people come along to these events, you know, they may not become your teammate, but they may love the idea of the program and the product. So if you're inviting and they come through, you're doing your follow-up with them, and yeah, and you're getting a live experience. So a high success rate of people actually enjoying Babes in Business. And the last one is what I just said, which is follow-up. So I still have 4 minutes. I'm like talking super speed. I can't wait to come to questions if there's any. Okay, so follow-up. Follow-up is engaging with the person after you've made that initial connection. So straight away, I think of, you might have added 10 friends and 5 people have come back to you and said, thanks or hi. You need to follow up with that. You can't just go, oh, they're on my network now and they're going to join my team or they're going to buy the product because this is amazing. You want to start forming a relationship with them. So, thank you for the ad. It's so great to connect. What's got you inspired for your week ahead? Or, it's so nice of you to chat with me today. I would love to know what you're doing for fun on the weekend. So again, you're just building that relationship from the get-go and they don't get lost in your potential thousands of friends that you're going to attain. Also, I need to tell you straight away that you're not the most important person in the world. So if someone sees your message and you know that they've seen it and they haven't got back to you, don't hate. They don't hate you. Don't judge. They've just got life. And like I know for me, I'm the worst. Don't talk to my friends because they'll probably judge me really harshly. But I will see their text and I know I need to get back to them. But I might not get back to them till that night or, that the next day. Or I might even send them a quick message just to like bypass to the next time where I really need to connect with them. So yeah, don't freak out if they haven't got back to you, and you may have sent a few messages just to be kind to follow up, but it will get to a point where you will say to them, hey, I'm so sorry for all these messages. I feel like a bit of a stalker, trying not to do that. I'm just really passionate about helping others or, about showing a better way. And if it's not for you, that's totally okay. I don't want to add any more stress to your plate, but I would really love to know where you're at. And 9 times out of 10, you'll get a response. And that it could be the no that you've been waiting for, or it could be the yes that you've been waiting for. But again, it is a proven system where it takes up to 5 or even more people to see a message or an image in front of them before they'll actually go, oh, I need to talk to Crystal about that. And it's like they're just talking to you for the first time and you're like, oh my God, I have been talking to you for ages. So following up. If you feel like you have sent a lot of messages and you're like, I don't know if I should really send any more, just go on their page, like their stuff, comment. Definitely, I tried to get on someone's page and like 3 different, more than like, let's put a laugh or a love. Let's really engage a little bit more so that they sort of see, oh, Crystal's kind of stalked my page today. She's commented 3 times. And it just might be, again, that aha moment where they're like, oh, yeah, she did message me like 6 months ago. So, yeah, so it's just that kind of following up. Okay, I have a minute. I think I've covered everything. I'm not proud of myself. I don't know if we needed to cover everything. Oh, Sophie, in Canada, middle of the night, commitment. High five, girlfriend. Thanks, Loz. 60 and 60. Yeah, honestly, you're just talking to each other, which is awesome. I hope that really helped. I want you to come back next week and watch this all again. Really, if you need to connect with your mentor just to learn a little bit more or elaborate, please do. Otherwise, let's get ready for leadership training and let's hand it over. I think it's the awesome bee that's on tonight, so this should be fun. So stay on the line, and I got to figure out how to make her host.
Thanks, Crystal. That was awesome. You little rock star.
Thanks, babe. What do I have to do?
So, where the 3 dots are, if you just make me host, like as if you go to pin me, just make me host, and I might play some music.
Cool.
Shani just did. Oh no, just click on the screen.
Thanks, Shan. All right, I'm on.
All right, no worries. I'll just play some music for about a minute or 2, give everybody some time to jump on. What's happening? Oh, I don't know what just happened to my music. Please hold. Where are we? All right, I have no idea what's happening to my music right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having technical difficulties with my Spotify.